Today I'm doing a tag called Seeing Double. This tag was started by the lovely, kind, generous Tanya from A Fresh Tube, and if you haven't watched her on A Fresh Tube, my link to her kickoff video is below. Go check her out, she's fantastic. So, Seeing Double, this tag is all about products that you have multiples of. So whether you buy them in multiples or you just always buy a backup before you could possibly run out, this is everyone revealing all the stuff that we kind of hoard. So she broke it down into categories to make it a little bit easier, and I'm going to go through the categories and I'll also have those listed below. But at the end of this video I'm going to tag some of my favorite YouTubers, and I hope you'll do this tag if you possibly can. And I have to say, when I first saw Tanya's tag, I was like, oh, I don't think I can do this. You know, I was really excited that she tagged me, but I didn't think I had nearly enough products in multiples or doubles to be able to even do the tag. But then I thought about it and I kind of looked through my stuff and I thought, yeah, you know, I really can do this tag. And it kind of is interesting to see, you know, what your buying habits actually are. You might learn a little bit about yourself if you actually end up doing the tag. Alright, let's get started. The first category is purse multiples. So that's when you have two or more of something, so you can always have one in your purse. And for me, that is Blistex. I've been using this stuff. This is just the classic medicated lip ointment. I've been using it for years. It's the only thing that I think truly hydrates and doesn't just coat my lips, and I always have more than one in my house, usually about 3. Also, for my purse multiples, I have blotting papers. And I always have one here where I do my makeup, and then another one that sort of floats around, usually in my purse. Essential stuff. Alright, the next category is makeup, and this might be my lowest category for multiples, but let's see. I have definitely the clear one for me here was a felt tip liner, and I've got my Milani going right now. See, just one of these felt tips, and I love it for doing a little wing on my eyeshadow. And I have not one, but 2 waiting in the wings, because with those liners, you never know when they're going to go, I think. It's not like you have a lot of warning. So I have another Milani, and I know they're not exactly the same, but it's really kind of the same product for me, and then a Rimmel. So multiples. I also have a backup of my favorite mascara, and the bittersweet part of this is that this is my favorite mascara. It was a Holy Grail product. It's discontinued, and when I would buy this, I bought it in multiples. So I still have, you know, now that I can't get it anymore, I still have one hanging on, but I'm very upset. Alright, next category, I have to look at my list over here, is brushes, and I don't have any brushes in multiples, not a single one, and I have a good amount of brushes. So since I don't have any brush multiples, I figured I could put another tool in this category, and for me, it's these oval cotton pads. And I always buy at least 2 bags when I buy them, because you can't always find them. I mean, CVS has them, these are from Ulta, and I'll have a bunch of these in my house at once because it's just hoarding. I love these for using my toner or for a cleanser like Bioderma. I just like the big size as opposed to those little rounds. The next category is nail stuff, and I have one nail polish that I bought a backup for recently because I absolutely love it. And it is a classic. It's Revlon Red. This is just a true red. It's a perfect true red. And I guess why I love it so much is the formula. If you have to, you can get away with doing 1 coat. It's a 1 coat color if you want it to be. 2 coats is gorgeous. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's as long wearing as any traditional nail polish you could use, and it's a beautiful, glamorous color. Alright, another nail thing, and I don't have 2 on me right now because I recently finished one, but I usually buy these huge bottles of pure acetone nail polish remover in multiples because I'll do my nails gel sometimes. I get a gel manicure, you know, at the salon or something, and I like the OPI gel ones that they do at Ulta, and I even have the red carpet manicure gel kit. So when you remove that, you need to soak your hand in a big old bowl of this acetone, or at least that's the way I like to do it. So you go through it pretty fast. Sometimes they'll be out of it at CVS, so I really like to have this stuff on hand. The next category is skincare stuff, and I just talked about this in my empties video, and it's my Olay Quench Firming Moisturizer. I buy these in multiples from soap.com because that's the only place I can find it. It's just an all-purpose, everyday moisturizer, and I love it. It's just, I love it like no other. So that's what I'm sticking with. Next, I have sunscreen. I always buy this kind of sunscreen in multiples because this is what I like to wear if I go on vacation, going to the beach. You know, you slather this over your whole body and you get just a few uses out of it. So this is L'Oreal Sublime Sun Broad Spectrum SPF 50, and it has antioxidants, it's water resistant, it's pretty comfortable, it's a good one. Alright, next I have hand cream, and the one I really like right now is Gold Bond Intensive Healing Hand Cream. Looks like that. And for me, with hand cream, I'll have 2 or 3 of these going around the house. In the winter, I'll have one in the basement, one on the main floor, and one upstairs by my bed, because I want to be able to put it on conveniently whenever I feel like it. So this I like because it's not too thick, it absorbs, but it just doesn't just disappear on your hands, which drives me nuts. So I like that a lot. And now the next category is scent, and this is the one where I do not have anything to say about scent. I am not a huge perfume fanatic, so I will probably never have a multiple of any perfume. I'm okay with that. Alright, the final category is name 3 things that you wish you had a multiple for. Whether you are just holding off on buying one because it's so expensive, or it's hard to find, or whatever, your wish list to have a backup. And for me, my first one is the Balm Jovi palette by The Balm. I got this back in December from Haute Look, I believe it was. They're on Haute Look so often. And if you haven't seen it, it's got cream blush, highlighter, blush, and they're gorgeous eyeshadows. The Balm makes some of the best eyeshadows around. And it's not used up, but although I have been going through this stuff really fast. But man, I love this palette. I take it every time I travel because it's really so much of everything that you need, and I would not mind having a backup. Next, I'm gonna say the Expert Face Brush. Actually, I have 2 brushes. It's like, you're supposed to name 3 products, but brushes I'm counting as 1, even though that doesn't make sense. The Expert Face Brush I love using for cream blush, stains, anything creamy like that. It is wonderful for. It's easy to clean. Love it. This is a little flat shadow brush from Sephora. It's the Sephora brand, and I got it years and years ago. I'm talking like 6 years ago, and I worked this brush like nobody's business. It is still in excellent condition. It's such a high quality brush, and I really should go look for another one because it's too good. I love it. And my final product, the one I wish I had a backup for, is OPI Florentine Fuchsia. This is a gorgeous, bright, vivid pink, and it's even, I consider it a little lighter than a true fuchsia, but the wear for this polish is great. It does not chip as fast as a lot of polishes do for me. I think OPI formulas are so different, you know, they vary so much by color. This one I love the color, and I haven't been able to find it. I've actually looked, so if you have a suggestion for me about where I should get it online, whatever, do let me know. Okay guys, that's it for me and Tanya's Seeing Double tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I personally found it interesting. What can I say? Alright, here's who I want to tag. I want to tag Rochelle from RAM Beauty Channel. She's my girl. I collaborated with her recently. Rochelle. Nikki D14, I would like to tag you. These are some new people who I have recently discovered on YouTube who I like a lot. Also, Here's Your Chance, that's Shauna. I would like to tag Tanya Holland. She is very, very lovely. I'd like to tag Rachel, whose YouTube name is RayCat90. I would like to tag Mrs. Lola Lynn. She's fantastic. And Mrs. Jen Marie, who is another YouTuber I enjoy very, very much. Alright, and if I didn't tag you and you want to do this tag, please do it. I would love that. Send me your link. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this tag is a fun idea, and go check out Tanya's channel. And thank you so much for your time. I hope you will subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching.